words better, and even I can say to where even if it's a speech impediment, where they could help read along with the YouTube videos. There's even the ebooks, electronic books, where you can put it on audio and they'll read to them, and then they'll have to respond back as well. Because my daughter has a Fire tablet with her as well, and she has different apps on the Fire tablet that also helps her with reading also. But try YouTube for different levels of reading and pronunciation videos. That will help.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, caller. You just heard it from my hands-on dad.
I know I said a lot, man.
Yeah,
none of this is scripted.
Yeah,
y'all.
everybody after my job around here. Everybody,
No, I'm not. No,
the young people, and
no, I'm not.
I think he ate too much of that hamburger.
I got enough on my hands already.
Yeah. Well, even when you get older, man, it got so much. When you're involved in things, involved in the community and so forth.
It's Naya ain't never let go of that mic. She tried to take my job.
Yeah.
I mean,
Taylor, man, how stand up? Let me see how tall are you? Cause you on right now. We on social media. We finally got the social media, the Mevo camera. That's another tech issue we could discuss, brother Antonio. Man, those cameras are the hit and miss sometimes. How tall are you? He's not. That's not 5. Is that 5'5"?
Yes.
Antonio, is that 5'5"?
Yeah, that's 5'5".
And he's 10 years old.
Yeah.
He's on track to grow a little bit more.
Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna have a little bit more.
All right, thank you, brothers. You can sit down before you order another burger on me. Yeah, Miss Karma Sweet. Listen, if you're listening, Miss Karma Sweet, call in and tell us if you're seeing your son or hearing your son on the radio out there in Baldwin, Louisiana. We got a big St. Mary Parish listening audience of KIEE 88.3 FM. Shout out to Cowboy Preacher every morning here on this wonderful station playing the gospel. You just heard from Miss Sister Monique in the morning every weekdays, and you got Brother Shabbat, those who listen to the gospel here at 88.3 FM. I want to also remember to shout out our backers, finders keepers, right here in the Southern Development Building here on Surrey Street. Brother Shaheed, always doing a great job. Just check out. That's all I'm going to say. Just check out Brother Shaheed at Finders Keepers over here at Southern Development. Good morning, Sister Khadijah. Listened to your show last night. I got a few pointers for you if you want to listen. Me and Antonio want to do your music over. I'm going to throw him in there.
Don't put me in there. I do not approve that message.
Yes. So, this being a New Year's coming up, 2023, we got so much work in the community to do with young people. You want to say something? I know, come on, give us a message. What you want to say to your friends in 2023?
Say what?
Y'all got so much to say, but when you put a mic and a camera in front of y'all don't have nothing to say. Let's take this caller.
You gotta be TikTok. They gonna say something.
Caller, welcome to the People's Tech and Entertainment Show.
Yes, hey Brother Jay, this is Coach. How you doing this morning?
Good morning, Coach. You worked with young people before. We got a group of young people in the studio this morning.
Yeah, I've been listening. And I want to say to the gentleman that's there with you,
Yes.
by the way...
Antonio Jack, that's Brother Antonio.
Brother Alden, is he their father?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
Well,
daughter.
my brother, I want to say to you, as Brother Jay has said, someone that has worked with kids inside of a learning institution. That's what I call schools. Whenever I speak to young students on a campus, I don't even call a school a school.
Right.
I call a school a learning institution. And whenever the kids that I'm working with, kind of like if they are not conducting themselves in the classroom in a manner that is agreeable to learning, I tell them something like this. I said, excuse me, young man, or excuse me, young lady, I want to let you know that what you are now doing, you are interrupting a learning process.
That's right.
And I, as the person in charge of the classroom, cannot let that happen.
That's right.
And what I need to do is to mention to you what you're doing wrong. What you are doing is you are preventing these other, if it's 25 students, you're preventing the other 24 from getting their learning time in.
That's right.
And how would you feel if they did that to you?
That's right.
And then they look at me and they said, okay, I understand what you're saying. I said, all I'm asking you is if you're not up to it this morning in the class, that's okay. I want you to find something else to do right now that'll occupy your time quietly, and you'll give them, the other 24, a chance to complete their 40 minutes of learning. And most kids, they understand that and they respect that. Guys, I want to say this to us also. Sir, everything you've been saying, I applaud. I applaud because it is part of getting it done, getting the job done with our kids and their learning.
Yes, sir.
You know, learning is something that you have to work at to get it done. The student has, the kids have, and the adults are the responsible people who are responsible for those kids. That could be mother, father, grandparents, aunts, uncle, guardians, or even adopted parents. Everybody has a responsibility when you are left in charge of children to work hard and to see to it that they get this education. They get their learning in. They learn to read. They learn to write. They learn everything that is dealing with education. And with all due respect, I would like to tell everybody, if you feel that there is something that your kid, your student, the student in your family is not receiving because you've tested it and you see that they've proven to you that they are lacking in this area, what I suggest you do is you go and schedule your meeting with the school board.
That's right.
And go let them over there know what it is that you find with your family member that they are lacking because you see it at home and you've tested it.
That's right.
And they have these things that are available. Guys, the curriculum, like Brother Jay had said earlier, has changed over the years. That way of teaching that we once had in the 70s when I was a student, Brother Jay, y'all probably a little older than me, that way of learning has totally changed. You know, back then, teachers would make you pronounce, you know, the sounds and all of that. You did it all. You listened to the sound machine, and we learned how to pronounce the I, the E's, the short vowel, the long vowel. We learned all of that, and that it was a tool that helped all of us. But guys, now, the way they're learning now is totally different, and I feel that they need to go back and bring that way of learning back in because our kids need to know how to read a 10-word sentence. If our children have trouble with pronouncing 10 small words, and most of the words are 6 letters or under, and they can't even read a whole 10-word sentence, let alone a 6-word sentence, then guys, we are letting our children down.
That's right.
And the ones that can correct this is the adults and the school system. You go and you don't have to fuss with them. You go and you talk to them. You tell them what you are experiencing. And board members, I truly believe that board members, your board member or other board members, they'll listen to you. They'll send you to whatever department those children are struggling in. If it's math, if it's English, if it's reading, they'll send you to that department at the school board. And then you begin that process. And before you know it, y'all will come up with a solution to get this thing fixed. I'll close with these last 2 things. Brother Jay, y'all all know the word empowering. To empower someone. Guys, it is our responsibility that we have to empower our children so that they know they don't quit and they just get the job done. and we sit right there and we stand right there and we demand they get it done. At a very young age, you start them and you help to empower them, you help to motivate them, you have to give them that drive that makes them want to be able to accomplish things on their own. Because James Brown sung a song and it says, just show me the door, but don't open it. And I think what James Brown meant was, I don't need you to handicap me.
That's
I
right.
just need
I
you
get that.
to show me to that door, and I know behind that door lies all the opportunities that I need. But don't hide the door from me. Just show it to me and get out of the way. I'll open it myself, because if I let you open that door, then I'm gonna owe you, and I don't want to owe you. I just need your help. So help me. Show me the door. Let me pull it. Empowering is one word I want to leave you on with, and here is the other one. The other one is, guys, it's driven in integrity. Y'all, we are responsible for those children.
That's right.
I don't want us to one day regret that we had the opportunity to make a difference in our own children's lives and in the neighborhood children or anybody that you can help. It is our responsibility. On my last days of leaving this earth, that is the last thing I want to be able to think about, is who did I let down? Who did I not help? Why did I choose to turn my back and go the other way when I seen the struggle? Guys, we are the adults. We are the people. Nobody else is coming, y'all. Nobody else. And this is not a race thing or nothing. It is our responsibility. Those kids in there right now, they are very intelligent. The kids are hungry. You know, brother, earlier you said something about when